Capricorn, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click on the description box below and it'll talk about the placement of each spread, or the placement of each card, as well as the significance of the spread. Did I say that 12 times? You think I'd figure it out, right? Libra had the exact same card in the exact same position 3 readings ago. Anyway, Capricorn, you are hoping to get out of your head in order to give yourself a sense of freedom. You recognize that you've been overthinking a situation, and just the fact that you recognize that you're overthinking it kind of gives you that hope that you'll be able to let it go. It's still attached to a feeling, and you recognize that you have to process that feeling, but you know that this particular thing isn't serving you. So it's time to stop overthinking, make a decision, and move forward. That's what you're hoping to do. Get out of your head. The fear is that you will have third-party interference in the structure that you are trying to build for yourself. Now, if this is a vocational spread, it might be that you have a person at work, a client, or a project that's very, very disruptive to what it is that you need to get to, or a necessary evil that you have to process through. If this is a personal spread, it kind of feels like somebody has their nose in your business that doesn't belong. Maybe it's your tarot card reader. Maybe you should just click off. I'm just messing. But it feels like you're trying to put together this solid ground and this solid foundation and build your own structure and values. But there's these interrupting third parties that are telling you basically how you should live your life, and you just don't want to hear it. You really fear that those voices will eventually seep in, and you'll go back to overthinking the situation. The reality is, you are not remorseful for letting things go of the past, and you don't feel that there's a lot of work that you have to put into this. You feel that the work that you needed to put into this particular situation has already been put in, and if you just let it be, things will come into fruition. That's the reality of the situation, is you've already done the work that needs to happen. It's already there. Ooh, it just fell out. Yeah, see? You don't feel the need to create anything new. You feel like you've already done that and it's already happening on its own accord. And yet somehow you still have to defend your actions and you feel slightly off kilter. Your resources aren't exactly where you expected them to be at this point in time, but you still feel like you can move on to the next chapter regardless. This feels very vocational to me. Actually, let me rephrase that. This feels very financial to me. Correct. It feels like you're hoping to let go of the overthinking of the situation. You fear what everybody else has to say about it because you recognize the work has already been done. There's nothing left to do, but yet you're defending your actions against these third party people because they're telling you stuff that doesn't even matter. And you're recognizing that you didn't get to where you got in a very traditional way. You manage your resources differently than the people who are trying to give you advice, and you know you did what you needed to do in order to move forward. It's just that you have to wait a little bit. So it kind of feels like you're trying to get everybody's voices out of your head because you know if you wait 6 months to a year, when all of the hard work that you put back, all the hard work that you put in paid off, you can just look at everybody else and be like, hey, I told you so. Capricorn, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.